Hello, this is Tim from Animations the Frog, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to fix the errors that Blender made when you assign the automatic weight paints to this mesh. So first thing you need to do is you need to select the head mesh and go into weight paint mode. So weight paint is color coded. The red means that the bone has 100% influence. So what you do is you select the mesh and you select the bone. So if I select this mesh and I select this bone, you'll see it turns this weird purple color, and that's because we deleted the vertex group for that bone from that mesh. So we're going to select the bone, select the head, we're going to go into wireframe mode. To do that, we hit Z. Zoom in here a little bit. And as you can see, it's a little bit orange down here. Now this doesn't really matter, but we'll just go ahead and change it. Over here on the left side we have our properties panel, our tool panel, excuse me. So we're going to use the mix brush with a radius of 35 and the weight of 1. When it says the weight of 1, that means the brush is going to go all the way up to 100% strength. If we change that and we say, okay, well, weight of 5, whatever, then the brush will change to green. Green means that 50%. So we're going to take that out. So basically, we want this whole head to be red. That way it means that the head bone has 100% influence on that. So that was easy. So next, select the body mesh. Go into weight paint mode. Select this. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to hit Z, select the head. Now you see here the head actually has influence over this neck portion of the body mesh. So what we want to do is we want to hit F and move the mouse to shrink our brush size. We can also shrink the brush size over here. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting. Just going to paint the vertices. When you paint with weight paint mode, you need to paint the vertices. That's just how it works. Because what it's doing is changing the control of the bone over vertices. Alright, now I accidentally painted this part right here. We don't need to do that. So what I'm going to do is go to subtract mode. Subtract that out. Blue means that has 0 influence. Alright, go back to mix. Now I'm going to select this bone. Right click to select this bone. Alright, this is kind of a mess here. What we want to basically want the top half of the torso to be red. So I'm just going to go around. And I'm going to go around. I'm going to hit F to scale my brush up a little bit, speed this process. I'm going to spin my mesh around with the middle mouse button and come around the back. Sides. Other sides. Get inside of the mesh a little bit. Typically the inside of the mesh is not a problem. And if it is, we'll fix it later. So, but I just do that anyway. So click the next bone down here. Now I want to do kind of the same thing. We want the bottom half of this to be controlled by that bone. Also this part down here will be controlled by that bone. Alright. Now I accidentally colored some of this part, so I'm gonna go ahead and subtract that out. Subtract, subtract, subtract. Alright, now we're gonna click this and we're going to subtract. We're going to mix this part over here and this part over here. This part over here. Alright. I'm gonna select this bone, do the same on this side. Alright, now we also have to do something else. We're going to come over here to strength. Then we're going to go to weight, excuse me, and put about 70. And what we're going to do is put 70% strength. Let me get the good angle here. Right here. Right here. And all these. Okay. I'm going to select this bone now and do the same thing on this side. Right here. Oops, I messed it up a little bit on the dowel. I'm also going to put 70% influence. Oops, I'm not 70% anymore. On this other side of the wheel. I'm going to select this bone, do the same thing with the other wheel. I need to add some back here. I messed this up. Now, as you get to using the character, you'll find probably some of these weights won't work out so well for you, so then you have to adjust them. But that is how it goes. Alright. So, let's go ahead and do the legs. We'll go back to object mode here, hit Z, get out of wireframe mode. Legs are pretty straightforward. Go into weight paint mode, select leg. And you'll find that the thigh actually doesn't have like any weight over the leg. It's the shin that does. Which is kind of strange. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give it weight. Max 100. I'll go ahead and go into wireframe mode. It's easier to see the vertices. Basically, we want the top 2/3 of the leg to be controlled by the thigh bone. Right about to here. Okay. And then we'll click this one. We want to go ahead and add basically the square bottom part is the part we really want to put in. Which also you have to make sure you get the bottom right here. the bottom of the foot. And then what we have to do is we have to subtract the influence from the top. The way it turns all blue. Alright. Now same thing with the other leg. Go to weight mode. Select this. Move backwards. Since I already have the subtract brush selected, I'm going to subtract all this. Subtract. Okay, I'll miss some in there. So I need to add now, or mix and add. The difference is that the mix brush kind of adds it gradually. The add brush is more abrupt. I'm just used to using the mix brush, so. Alright. Subtract a little bit more. Now we are well on our way here. Go ahead and feed, go out of wireframe mode, object mode. So we still have one problem, more than one problem, but what we're going to see, here's how we test. Grab the bone, hit R for rotate, and you rotate it. Oops, too much, too fast. So we can see it's a lot better, but the problem with the back is that the back of this mesh is one piece, and that doesn't bend nicely. So what we have to do is we need to subdivide it. So we're going to hit Tab to go into edit mode, select the back face here, hit W to bring up the specials menu, say subdivide, and down over here we increase the number of cuts at about, oh, that's good. So enter. The sides also have a similar problem. They don't deform nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. Subdivide. Just do 2 cuts. Probably fine. I'll do 3. Alright, and that's good. Sometimes you have to subdivide the front depending on what kind of texture they have. So I'm going to hit Tab to go out of edit mode. And I'm going to do weight paint mode again on the back. Weight paint mode here. So we're going to have this bone selected, get the mix brush out again, and just mix in some more stuff. Select this bone. We'll go ahead and subtract a little bit here. You don't need to have influence up there. Subtract. Why do you have influence down there? It doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, subtract. Alright, so the next one we're going to learn how to do the arms.